Police are conducting a criminal investigation into the fire that could lead to manslaughter charges, although any prosecutions could be months away due to the scale and complexity of the probe, police chief said on Tuesday. The scale of it is something that I personally have never encountered in policing, said Commander Stuart Cundy, who has overall control of the Grenfell operations. It is a really harrowing scene, said Detective Superintendent Fiona McCormack, who is leading search and recovery operations. 60 victims have been formally identified, and Cundy said the final death toll would likely be a little below 80. The building is unstable and each room has to be individually secured with steel bars to make it safe for investigators. As there are no functioning lifts, workers have to carry equipment and materials all the way up the tower. Theft and fraud. The disaster has prompted an outpouring of emotion, with donations of money and clothes pouring in from around Britain, but there have also been a small number of incidents of people trying to profit from the tragedy. These came to light when former residents were let into their flats to pick up treasured items and to say goodbye to their homes. Stewart said officers had been shocked. Extra alarms, cameras and lights have now been installed and procedures to access the site have been strengthened. Police are also investigating 8 cases of suspected fraud by people who pretended to have been affected by the fire in various ways in order to claim money that the government made available for survivors and bereaved relatives. 2 people have been charged with fraud, 1 is on police bail and 5 others are under investigation. 31 million documents. The criminal probe into the fire itself involves hundreds of officers and is focusing on 4 strands: the construction of Grenfell Tower, its refurbishment, its management, and the emergency response to the fire. I will seek to identify and deal with whatever offenses come to light during that investigation, said Detective Chief Inspector Matt Bonner, who is in charge of the criminal investigation. He said offenses that the police may uncover could include fraud, misconduct, breaches of health and safety or fire regulations, and manslaughter. Charges could be brought against individuals or organizations. However, Bonner said this should not be taken as an indication that police had already found evidence to support any such charges. Grenfell Tower, which was completed in 1974, was owned by the Borough of Kensington and Chelsea and managed by an organization that ran social housing on the borough's behalf. Bonner said police had so far identified 336 companies or organizations that were involved in the construction, refurbishment, and management of the tower, and officers had obtained 31 million documents from them.